Um, I am six years old. My mom said that I had no future in my country. She was afraid that someday the gangs will take me from school and do horrendous things to me. Honestly, I was afraid as well. I knew I had to leave. I knew I had to immigrate. This is an interview made to Emilio Faruca Cortez for the Daily News. Child Immigration Crisis 2014. Immigration is nothing new to America. Except for Native Americans, all American citizens can claim some immigrant experience, whether during prosperity or despair, brought by force or by choice. Seeking for a better future, thousands of people have immigrated to America, risking their lives. However, things have changed, and in the last year, not only adults but children are immigrated to the U.S. The vast majority of these children come from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. Although people may arrive for any country. A rate of more than 350 children can enter to the United States illegally just in June 2014. The number of immigrant children has overwhelmed the U.S. and is increasing every day. I'm interested in this topic because as part of the Latino community, I am concerned about these children and their well-being. For instance, today I will talk to you about some reasons behind child immigration. The reasons behind child immigration, the journey, and the immigrant refugees here in the U.S. Now that we have covered some information about immigration, I will tell you more about the reasons behind child immigration. Two important facts that makes a child take that decision to live are gang-related violence and poverty. Immigrant children are fleeing violence, abuse, rape, and extortion. Just imagine how bad the situation had to be for their parents to send their children in this dangerous journey. Honduras has the highest murder rate in the world. El Salvador and Guatemala are not far behind, sitting in numbers 4 and 5 respectively. For the poorest, the Pew Research Center reported that Honduras and Guatemala and El Salvador are among the poorest nations in Latin America, with 30%, 26%, and 17% of their people living on less than $2 per day. Now that we know some information about their reasons, let's find out more about their journey, the border. Immigrant advocates along the Arizona border with Mexico say that children are subject to assaults, robberies, and sex trafficking while trying to cross the border into the U.S. Many of these children die in the attempt to cross the border. Many of them are lost. Their family have no idea where they are until now. This is the way children immigrate to the U.S. They got into this train, the top of it, and have the risk to die. Now that we know more about their painful journey, we're going to see more about the refugees here in the U.S. Once they touch American ground, they are ubicated in these refugees. The children have the right to one audience in court only if they have a lawyer. The conditions are not really well because they live on these places. They sleep on the floor. They have shelter and food, but that's not a good quality for those children. As we can see in this graphic, the immigration has been have come to more with the years. In 2009, we have 20,000 children immigrating to the U.S. 2010, it comes a little less. 2011, it was also less, but since 2012, 13, and now 14, we see that 60,000 children immigrate to the U.S. illegally. In conclusion, there are many reasons behind child immigration. Today we only covered 3 of them: the violence, the reasons behind child immigration, violence, poverty, the journey trying to cross the border, and how they are treated here in the U.S. Thousands of American children left their families, their homes, and their lives behind, seeking for a better future. And probably immigration will never stop. But if we create new laws, we can somehow improve their lifestyles. People visualize this country as heaven, but sadly we know it is not. Because, well, as it says in our Bill of Rights, every human being has the right to freedom, and everyone can seek and pursue the happiness. After all, we are all part of this. No human being is an illegal, and we are all part of this planet. Thank you.